Every single day, billions of chicks hatch from tiny eggs all around the world. But have you ever thought, behind that fragile spark of life lies a massive technological system running around the clock? From carefully selecting each egg under strict standards, to modern incubating machines that perfectly simulate natural conditions. From enclosed farms that control temperature, lighting, and nutrition, to lightning-fast slaughtering and processing lines, everything is calculated down to the very second. Just a small mistake could mean millions of chicks never come to life. But when the technology runs smoothly, the result is an enormous food supply that sustains billions of people across the planet. Now imagine this. The piece of chicken you eat at a family dinner has gone through an incredible journey. From a fragile egg, through a tightly monitored process of raising and feeding, all the way to cold steel machines operating with breathtaking precision. And in today's video, we are going to explore that journey, the journey of transforming a tiny egg into a familiar meal on the dining table of millions of families. You will be amazed to discover that behind every bite of chicken lies a technological story few people have ever imagined. To create healthy generations of chickens, the very first and most important step is selecting the right hatching eggs. Not every egg is chosen for incubation. Small eggs, oversized eggs, thin-shelled eggs, cracked eggs, or eggs with abnormal shapes are eliminated. The standard eggs usually have a uniform size, medium-thick shells, and smooth, bright coloration. Each batch is examined under a special candling light to ensure there are no defects inside. Once they pass the selection stage, the eggs are placed into automatic incubators. This is where modern technology plays a decisive role. Inside the incubator, every crucial factor such as temperature, humidity, and egg-turning frequency is precisely controlled by electronic sensors. Temperature. On average, it is maintained at around 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 37.5 degrees Celsius. Just a deviation of 1 to 2 degrees can cause the embryo to die or develop abnormally. Humidity. Kept stable at around 55 to 60% and increased during the final days of incubation to help the chicks break through the shell more easily. Turning the eggs. About every 2 hours, the trays tilt automatically. This prevents the embryo from sticking to the shell and ensures balanced development. Inside the hatcheries, tens of thousands of eggs are neatly arranged in trays, running like a precise assembly line. All the data is monitored on a central screen. If low-quality eggs or infertile eggs are detected, the system automatically removes them to avoid wasting space and energy. After about 21 days, the miracle begins. A close-up shows the eggs trembling slightly, the shells starting to crack. Faint chirps of baby chicks echo, signaling new life. Within just a few hours, thousands of chicks break free from their shells all at once, creating a lively, vibrant scene. At this stage, Modern technology continues to ensure the chicks are born safely and free from infection. Immediately after hatching, they are gently dried with warm air, then sorted according to weight and health. Weak or deformed chicks are eliminated, keeping only the strong and healthy ones ready for the next stage of raising. Thanks to automatic incubation technology, the hatch rate can reach as high as 90 to 95%, far greater than traditional methods. This significantly reduces costs, increases productivity, and most importantly, guarantees a consistent supply of high-quality chicks for industrial-scale farming. From what may seem like a simple egg, technology has transformed natural reproduction into a precise and efficient process. This is the foundation that allows billions of chickens every year to appear across the globe, feeding humanity's demand for food. Inside modern poultry farms, everything is designed like a closed production line. Automatic feeding systems stretch across the barns. Feed is continuously delivered from storage silos straight to the chickens' mouths, ensuring each bird gets proper nutrition. Alongside that, automatic drip drinkers provide a constant supply of clean water, preventing contamination from the outside environment. Air quality inside the barns is controlled by powerful ventilation fans. They remove hot air, bring in fresh air, and filter out dust and odors. During summer, water-based cooling systems lower the temperature. In winter, heating systems are activated to keep the environment stable. Lighting is also adjusted using specialized LED lamps that mimic the natural day and night cycle, encouraging healthy growth. The care process here is completely different from traditional methods. From the very moment the chicks arrive, they are vaccinated to prevent disease. Every day, veterinarians monitor their health using sensors and cameras, tracking feed intake, water consumption, and even movement patterns. If any bird shows unusual signs, the software immediately sends an alert, so it can be isolated and treated in time. Temperature and humidity are strictly managed as well. For young chicks, higher temperatures are maintained to keep them warm. As they grow, the temperature is gradually lowered, combined with natural airflow to create comfort and reduce stress. All environmental data is recorded and analyzed to optimize farm conditions. Compared to traditional farming, this model shows a clear difference. In the past, chickens were fed manually, often lacking proper nutrition and facing rapid disease outbreaks. Now, every bird receives equal care. Mortality rates drop dramatically, growth rates increase, and most importantly, the meat quality is uniform, meeting the standards of processing plants. Another key factor is biosecurity. Modern farms are built away from residential areas. Anyone entering must disinfect, wear protective clothing, and all transport vehicles pass through sanitizing pools. This nearly eliminates the risk of outside diseases entering the farm. As a result, with modern technology, a single farm can successfully raise hundreds of thousands of broiler chickens each year. From daily care to overall management, everything is directed toward one goal: healthy flocks, clean meat, and products ready for the market. Thanks to technology, the poultry industry has stepped into a new era. It not only boosts productivity and reduces costs, but also ensures biosecurity and product quality for consumers. Behind every broiler chicken lies a precise and resilient system of science and technology at work. From the farms, healthy flocks of chickens are transported to modern slaughterhouses and poultry processing plants. This is the final and most crucial step that transforms livestock into safe food for consumers. When the specialized trucks arrive at the plant, the first step is the holding area. Here, the chickens are allowed to rest for a short period to reduce stress, stabilize their heart rate, and regulate breathing. This not only improves animal welfare, but also ensures better meat quality. Next, the birds move gradually onto conveyors leading into the humane stunning area. Depending on the technology, either low-frequency electrical current or carbon dioxide gas is used. Within seconds, the chickens become unconscious and feel no pain before slaughter. This step is critical in meeting international animal welfare standards. Once stunned, the automated bleeding process begins. Mechanical blades are programmed to cut at the correct artery, allowing maximum blood drainage. The blood is collected separately for proper treatment to avoid environmental pollution. The following step is feather removal. The carcasses pass through scalding tanks with hot water at about 122 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is roughly 50 to 60 degrees Celsius. This loosens the feather follicles. Immediately afterward, rotating rubber fingers pluck the feathers clean within seconds. What once required minutes of manual labor is now completed quickly and uniformly by technology. After defeathering, the chickens are washed with sterilized water. High-pressure sprays remove fine feathers, dust, and bacteria from the skin. In many facilities, the water is treated with ozone or ultraviolet light to ensure absolute hygiene. Next comes grading. Industrial cameras and optical sensors scan each carcass, determining weight and shape while automatically removing any bird with visible abnormalities. Robotic arms then sort them into categories: whole chickens, cut portions, or separated parts such as breast, wings, and thighs. In the packaging stage, vacuum sealing and protective films are applied. Air inside the packages is completely removed, extending shelf life without the need for excessive preservatives. Some products are sent straight to blast freezers at -40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about -40 degrees Celsius. Within minutes, the meat freezes solid, locking in freshness, color, and nutritional value. What sets these modern plants apart are their strict food safety and sanitation standards. The entire production line must comply with international certifications such as HACCP, ISO 22000, or BRC. Every worker wears protective clothing, disinfects, and washes hands before entering production zones. Air inside the plant is filtered with HEPA systems to minimize microorganisms. Each day, production areas are sanitized with specialized chemicals to prevent cross-contamination between batches. A defining image of these plants is the high-speed conveyor belts. Each chicken is processed in just a few seconds, allowing the facility to handle tens of thousands of products per hour. At many heavy stages, industrial robots have fully replaced human labor, whether hanging birds onto hooks, lifting heavy trays of meat, or sealing cartons for transport. This automation increases productivity while reducing workplace accidents. With the closed-loop system, every factor, storage temperature, water cleanliness, even airborne microorganisms, is tracked in real time. All data is stored to ensure full traceability once products reach the market. By the time the finished products leave the plant, they have passed through dozens of quality control stages. Every item that reaches consumers is uniform, clean, safe, and certified to international standards. This demonstrates the synergy of modern technology, automated processes, and rigorous quality management. As a result, poultry processing is no longer dependent on manual labor, but has entered a fully industrialized era. These plants not only secure a stable food supply for millions of families, but also boost export value, strengthening the poultry industry's position in the global market. Every single day, billions of chickens are born and raised across the world to meet humanity's demand for food. Behind the chicken products we see in supermarkets, stores, or on the family dining table lies an entire closed-loop system, from hatching and raising to slaughter, packaging, and processing. When the final products appear before us, vacuum-sealed chickens or convenient, ready-to-cook packs, it reflects how dramatically the poultry industry has transformed. Chicken is no longer just a traditional dish. It has become a full-fledged industry with strict standards for food safety and production efficiency. What matters most is transparency and responsibility. Farmers, businesses, and modern technology all work together to ensure every product that reaches consumers is clean, safe, and nutritious. This is not just food, but the result of a precise collaboration between science and labor. From a tiny egg, through many stages, and finally to a meal at home or in a restaurant, the poultry industry shows that it provides not only vital nutrition, but also significant economic value, millions of jobs, and the ability to meet the growing needs of modern society. For those seeking a way to develop the rural economy, high-tech poultry farming is a practical choice. Beyond its economic benefits, it improves quality of life and offers peace of mind about the food supply for communities. As we wrap up this video, one thing is clear. From egg to table is not just the journey of a chicken, but the story of a modern, safe, and sustainable production system. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.